A Uruguayan footy star was rushed to the hospital last night after being struck by a stone thrown by yobs. Maximiliano Oliveira was hit by a huge rock after Peñarol's Copa Libertadores opener against Rosario Central on Thursday.
Trouble began brewing before kickoff when home fans started tearing up fences and throwing them at the traveling supporters. Thankfully, no one was injured in the ugly scenes, although that wasn't the case after the final whistle.
Peñarol stars found themselves dodging projectiles as they thanked their traveling fans. The missiles came from the section of Rosario fans above the away supporters. Read more in FOOTBALLBLUE. Thunder Mason Mount targeted with X-rated chant. Judas shirt on Chelsea return. Red temper. Maguire booked after full time as Man United set new unwanted record versus Chelsea in a stone thrown by one of the yobs struck Oliveira on the left side of his face, which began to gush with blood.
A furious Oliveira had to be held back by teammates after being struck by the missile before Peñarol's president, Ignacio Rulio, ran onto the pitch to calm him down. Oliveira reportedly lost so much blood that he fainted, although he regained consciousness and was eventually transported to the hospital to undergo scans.
Thankfully, he suffered no additional injuries other than the laceration to his face. Most read in football. Walking free. Former Spurs chief Joe Louis, 87, avoids jail over insider trading. No small fee. Chris Smalling sues advisors for £750,000 after not telling him about huge fees. Point Break. Prem may scrap points deductions with new system paving way for big transfers. Swap shop transfer recommendations for GW30. Familiar favorites and smart differentials. Best free bet sign up offers for UK bookmaker. The 32-year-old took to Instagram after returning from the hospital to quell concerns about his condition.
He wrote, "I'm fine. Thanks for the messages. Beyond the pain and a few stitches, everything is fine." Raging Roy Keane once told forgotten Man United star, "You'll never make it." "You'll be playing pub league," in scathing rant, hurt by the result that we believe we deserved more.
But with a lot of anger about the terrible treatment that our fans, our people, received. A shame. But all together, we are going to fight everywhere. Peñarol and nothing more.
This follows. Let's go and let's go. Rosario Central have vowed to identify the perpetrators of Thursday's sickening scenes and slap them with bans. A club statement read, Club Atlético Rosario Central informs that, due to the reprehensible and inadmissible events that occurred in the match played this Thursday, April 4, 2024, it is reviewing the cameras and access controls in order to immediately identify those supporters.
Both the local bias as well as that of the visitor, who have incited and/or carried out incidents and/or acts of violence. Once identified, they will be sanctioned in accordance with the strictest legal and regulatory guidelines and, in the case of those involved who were members of our institution, the right of admission will be applied to them and, eventually, they will be duly punished and expelled.
Irrevocably to whom it corresponds. Read more Sun STORIESCOME to your CENSCS. Bianca wears just a black lace bra at Elegant Ella Eatery with Kanye Price inflation. Watch horrific moment. Katie Price has lips plumped for fourth time in weeks from our club. And as we proclaim in our media and social networks campaigns, we ensure a show without any type of violence, both before, during and after any match. We are not willing to tolerate these types of events, and we will be relentless against misfits who threaten the integrity of the matches in our stadium.